My name's Shem Evans. I've committed adultery and broken homes, and the reason why I'm doing this video is just to say sorry to the people that I've hurt. Say sorry to my first wife. Say sorry to my second wife. And then also say sorry to my two sons who I haven't seen for a long time. I just want to say that I'm sorry. That's why I'm doing it, because I'm sorry. So I committed adultery a few times with my first wife, and also with my current wife. And I guess the acts are a result of being, you don't just go and do it. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. For me anyway. It's been a result of a process of really being unhappy with who I am. Being lost has been the theme that I've been told throughout a long period of my life, especially with my partners. They feel that I'm lost, and even my parents. So these acts that I committed, these acts of adultery with other women, were emotional and physical, and were a result of me not being happy with who I was. And yeah.
This parable, like all parables, is not really about laborers or wages, any more than the others are about sheep and goats. This is a story about God's goodness, His patience and forgiveness, and the atonement of the Lord Jesus Christ. It is a story about generosity and compassion. It is a story about grace. It underscores the thought I heard many years ago that surely the thing God enjoys most about being God is the thrill of being merciful, especially to those who don't expect it, and especially feel they don't deserve it.
If I go back with one of my therapy sessions, I got caught up in a place where I was 8 years old. And those feelings have stuck with me ever since. And if I think about it now, like I'm now 41, that there's just been a period of sadness like this that just hasn't left me. I know, a lot of people talk about it in the church. They used to get up in sacrament meeting and in whatever class, and I know I'm a son of God. I know I'm a child of God. I never ever felt that. Not once in my life had I ever felt that I was a son of God, a true son of God, and that He actually loved me. I guess because of the way that I felt about myself. And also I didn't recognize some of the things that he blessed me with, I guess, but I just didn't. There were certain situations that happened in my life where I just thought to myself, how could a Heavenly Father let that happen to somebody so small? If you love me, why is this happening?
I do not know who in this vast audience today may need to hear the message of forgiveness inherent in this parable. But however late you think you are, however many chances you think you've missed, However many mistakes you feel you've made, or talents you think you don't have, or distance from home and family and God you feel you have traveled, I testify that you have not traveled beyond the reach of divine love. It is not possible for you to sink lower than the infinite light of Christ's atonement shines. Whether you are not yet of our faith, or were once with us and have not remained, there is nothing in either case you have done that cannot be undone.
When I saw Bishop, I'd been seeing Bishop a couple of times a week, and this one Thursday I went to see Bishop, and walked into his office, and we were sitting there, you know, normal chit chat. Hey, how's things going? And then he was sitting there, and he just said to me, you know, I felt, this is the way I feel, how things have been going. He's like, I feel, and I've been prompted that you've suffered enough. Like, it's time for you to come back to full. He said, I want you to take the sacrament on Sunday. And I was just like, what? I just couldn't stop crying, and Bishop was crying. And I was just like, what? How can this be, man? It was just raw emotional tears of like, man, I just felt so loved. So loved. And feelings that I'd never ever had before, and I just couldn't stop the tears. At the same time that I was meeting Bishop, I had literally gone to seek out therapy myself. I sought it out. I'd gone to my local GP and asked for therapy. I went to him because I felt like I had some kind of mental illness. And then on the scale of mental illness, you know, there's a scale, and he said that everybody's on that scale. And I was just like, I never ever thought, you know, what are you on about, bro, you know? And it was actually my wife was like, you know, you got something mentally wrong with you. You do this, you keep destroying your life. And then my mum, who's also a counsellor, and then my dad said the same thing. And so that's why I went and sought out. Well, I sought them out because I actually tried to kill myself. That was just a low point. And I made an appointment with the doctor, and I sought him out, and I need help. Something's not right upstairs, something's not processing well. It's just not happening. I'm not handling things very well. And so I got therapy, real intense therapy for 6 weeks. I've been doing 3 sessions a week. And also in line with my bishop, going to see Bishop twice a week, working on different things. And with Bishop, man, it's just amazing. You know, I was going to church. I literally did, you know, thought to myself, what can I do to change this? What can I do to fill my heart? What can I do to change this pain? And, you know, the amount of prayers that I've had, the amount of soul, you know, when they tell you, you know, when you really need Heavenly Father's help, He's going to be there.
There is no problem which you cannot overcome. There is no dream that in the unfolding of time and eternity cannot yet be realized. Even if you feel you are the lost and last laborer of the 11th hour, the Lord of the vineyard still stands beckoning. Come boldly to the throne of grace and fall at the feet of the Holy One of Israel. Come and feast without money and without price at the table of the Lord.
So this goes out for those that are in the current situation, you know, that, you know, don't feel like there's any hope, man. Just reach out, man. There's there's lots of us out there. Just reach out. You know, you've got different helplines that you can reach out to. Go see a therapist. You know, it's been a real man going to see therapy. It's been a real man going to see therapy. That's my advice. And go see your church leader. Like, Heavenly Father wants you back. He wants you back. So I'm Shemaiah Evans. I live with depression and anxiety. I'm a Mormon. I'm a son of God, and man, it's okay. It's okay.